Improved matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia.
Eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to... Touchdown, Kentucky! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown.
They'll try to get it through the air. Might be looking to run. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many...
They'll try to get the first through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he had just enough to will that one home. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second. He'll set up to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Not keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by...
Cut! Going airborne!
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game.
Touchdown, LSU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, the next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship